guys, I'm Allie and welcome to the Daisy Life. Like I said, my name is Allie and I'm 31 years old. I live in Alaska and I'm very fortunate enough to have a great job that provides me the opportunity to do the things that I love and have the things that I want. On this channel, I wanted to show you guys my journey to becoming debt-free. I'll be going over budgeting, cash stuffing, savings challenges, crafting, and maybe some lifestyle. Not much. I don't really do much, but maybe if I go on a little hike or something, I can share that with you guys. I will be showing you guys real numbers and the struggles and challenges that I go through while I'm on this journey. And I understand that not everybody's journey is going to be the same as mine, and it's not a one-size-fits-all, but I'm ready to share this with you guys. And so this isn't my first attempt with trying to become debt-free. This is my first time that I'm actually fully committing to the journey that I want to go on. And some of my cash stuffing videos are going to be on the smaller side, and that's because I have a lot of online payments that I do. I'll be showing the progress as well as where I am with those payments on the debts that I do have. So in this video, I am going to show you guys my debt breakdown, kind of like a debt confession of sorts, and I'm gonna show you the real numbers of debt that I have, and it's nerve-wracking. It's my first video, and you know, it's kind of, I don't want to say embarrassing, but it's eye-opening to see how much debt you have and sharing it out there with the whole world to see whether it's a big world or a little world. Whatever it is, I'm gonna share it with you guys, and my hope with this channel is to just be held accountable on the journey that I'm embarking on, and hopefully it encourages some of you to push you in the right direction, push you into your own financial freedom, whatever that might look like. I've spent the last couple of years watching all these budgeting YouTube channels, and I finally just decided, you know, this is it. This is a time where I'm actually going to really try, and I hope you guys stick around and kind of see where it takes me. And I look forward to, you know, maybe giving some of you guys that little push that you needed, because I know that I needed that little push. So getting down into it, we will be going over my debt breakdown here, and don't mind me. So my debt breakdown, let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Sorry. Alright, so my debt breakdown, and this is going to be total amounts for all due dates, account minimum payments, and balances. The goal is to use the snowball method to pay debt starting from smallest to largest, and I did do a lot of thinking on this, and I believe the other method that you have is going to be the avalanche method, where you tackle biggest interest rate to smallest interest rate. But for myself, at least, I need small wins. I can get unmotivated very quickly. So I decided to go ahead and pick the snowball method so that I can pay off the smallest debts that I have and kind of move my way down into the bigger debts that I have. So getting into that, the first one on the list is going to be an Amazon credit card that I have. I have a balance of $44 with a minimum payment of $44. I am almost done paying that off, so my hope is to get that taken care of. Next debt I have is going to be from a firm, and that is a total balance of $183.30 with a minimum payment of $61.37. Next payment is going to be another Affirm. Total balance $245.14 with a minimum payment of $82 and no cents, just $82. Next is, I think, the third and final Affirm payment. So it's Dream Cloud, and it's a total balance of $785.32 with a minimum payment of $262. And more credit cards. I have a Quicksilver card from Capital One, balance of $1,041.79, minimum payment $52. Next credit card is Best Buy with a balance of $1,123.92, and that's a $60 minimum payment. Next credit card is a Platinum Capital One card as well, with a balance of $1,478.17. Minimum payment is going to be $47, and the last one is going to be my Navy Federal card. It is a credit card. I have a balance of $2,031.19. Minimum payment is going to be $52. So now we're gonna go into totals. So total in minimum payments that I have is going to be $660.37. Total in balance is going to be $6,932.83. And I did not include a medical debt that I have because I'm currently still trying to figure out how much I'm going to be paying of that. Here in Alaska, we have the opportunity to kind of work with whatever institute that is to kind of settle it, reach a settlement almost, if you will, where with your financial need, kind of, they condense it down to like a lump sum, and then you would just pay that in total. And I'm currently working with the hospital to get that lowered if at all possible. So I haven't included that on here just because I'm not 100% sure how much of that I will actually be paying. So my plan is that once all debts are paid off, I'm going to allocate the $660.37 into a bunch of other payments, or not payments, but saving challenges, things like that. So I will touch base on the snowball method if you're unsure or unclear of what that is. So basically what would happen is, in the snowball method, you have all your debts listed. So your first payment, $44. Once this is paid next month, in the month of July, I would add this $44 to this $61.37. So let's go ahead and do that. So $44 plus $61.37 gives me a total of $105.37, and I would put that towards that, so you would pay the $105.37 to the $183.30, and that would put you at a total remaining of $77.93. So then once you have this paid off, so say you pay off this Joann's, so you would add $44 plus $61.37 plus $82. That puts you at, I apparently can't use a calculator, so $82. I can do this. $82 plus $61.37 plus $44 would give you a total of $187.37, and you would put that towards this balance, so that would put you at a total remaining of $57.77, and you would kind of keep keep working at that. So you would basically keep this total of $660.37 working within your debt. So you're already paying the $660.37 throughout, right? So every month you're already allocating that much money. So the goal, or the idea, is that once each debt is paid off, you just keep working that minimum payment into the next minimum payment. So when if I were to get down to this Navy Federal card, I would basically add all of these, and that would put me at $660.37 to pay towards the biggest debt that I have, so that you would clear all your debts, and then you're freeing this money, right? So that is something that I'm going to try to achieve. So that is my debt breakdown. That's my plan. I understand that I don't have like an overwhelming amount of debt like some people, but I do. It's more than I am willing to have and more than I want. So this is a big goal for me. I am currently trying to save for a new vehicle. The one I have just isn't cutting it for me anymore. So I'm trying to achieve that goal, but I want to make sure that I'm as debt free as possible before I do that. So now that I quickly worked my way through my debt and what my plan is, I am going to go ahead and show you guys the binders that I have, and I will let you know where I got them from. So let me grab them. Sorry, I thought I had them ready. And so I have these four binders. I got these binders from Amazon. Sorry, I thought I had more room. So these 4 binders are from Amazon. These aren't obviously filled, so we're gonna put those to the side. And these are the 2 that I started working on. This is gonna be a short term. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, short term and a high priority. So in the camera this looks green, but I promise you that this is blue. It has a nice elastic to hold it together, really nice material, and I personally think that it's pretty good quality for some of the binders that I've previously purchased through Amazon. This is really great. I paid $10 for each one, I believe. So these envelopes might not be staying in this binder. I haven't decided. I just needed to put the envelope somewhere while I was done working on them. So in the first one, for high priority, I have gas, for obvious reasons, give myself some spending money, groceries. I used to live down in the lower 48. I'm originally from the lower 48, and I used to think groceries down there were expensive. Let me tell you, when I moved to Alaska, that was very eye-opening. Groceries up here can get pretty expensive, though I don't recall prices down in the lower 48. I've been up here so long. Snacks. This one will definitely be staying in here just because I work nights, and instead of using my grocery budget, I'd rather have some money put away for snacks, because I do take snacks to work and I leave them there. It just seems like a good envelope to have. That way I'm not using my household budget for it, if that makes sense. Household. Speaking of, I do have a household envelope, and that's going to be for, toilet paper, paper towels, shampoo, things like that. Regular household items that you would need. Next is takeaway, and this one is actually here by mistake. I made an extra one, so this one is not going to be staying in here. And medical. I do have an HSA through work that I put money into, but it never hurts to have another medical emergency fund. So this one will be staying in my high priorities. I'll go ahead and put this one away. So on to short term. This one looks kind of orange, maybe, at least, or maybe that's my angle. But it is pink, short term, same material, same quality. I like it. You have these nice little sleeves in each one. You have a back flap as well. And again, I don't know if these envelopes are going to be staying in here. Sorry, I just hit my desk and it shook my camera. Clothes, you know, obviously you need new clothes sometimes. It's good to have money set aside for things like that. New car. This one I know is going to be staying in this envelope just because I need a new car and I'd at least like to have a down payment before I go and, you know, acquire more debt. Costco, obvious reasons. It's bulk shopping. I do some of that, not often, but enough sometimes that I'd like to have money set aside. It gets pretty expensive sometimes. Medical, again, this one is staying in here just because never hurts to have more money. And this will probably be set aside into a different, I might put this in a different binder actually. So takeaway, this one is staying in short term. I'm trying to work on my eating out, so I figured I should make an envelope and just slowly put money into it, set that aside, and, you know, every month maybe take out some money to put into my wallet so that I already have an allocated amount set out for me. Sorry again. So this one is for my dogs. I have 2 pups and their food is expensive, their toys, their, you know, literally anything dog related, the vet, for shots, things like that. I decided to go ahead and just make them their own envelope. Rainy day, you never know, sometimes things pop up, you might need some money, so I did make an envelope for that. Spending, this is fun money, put some fun money away so that I can have that. And Mimi, this is for my niece. Want to give her those life experiences rather than just toys, so I decided to make her her own little envelope. I might be working on an actual binder for her here soon, so that's an idea I'm tinkering with. And next binder, I got this from Etsy, has my name on it. It's really great quality. I can't recall how much I paid for it, but well worth it. This is going to be my savings challenge binder. As you can see, I already have some savings challenges in here. I'm not going to go too in depth with these because, let's be honest, I'll probably make a video next time where I set up my binders and I can kind of go over what's in this binder, but it is filled to the brim with savings challenges. And I'm very fortunate enough to have a Cricut. I went ahead and made this. It has a nice little fluff ball and some daisy charms here. It's a 100 envelope challenge, and I used kind of like scrap vinyl that I had left over. I set this up, and I don't know how other people set it up. Maybe they set it up the same way I do, I don't know, but my plan, or at least my goal, is to fill this to the 100. And once I fill this, I can kind of go back and double fill if I'm fortunate enough to have the money to do that. But I went ahead and made this for myself. Nice A5 binder with some very pretty purple vinyl. I'm thinking of opening an Etsy shop, so maybe I can make these for my Etsy shop. Who knows? Let me know if maybe that's a good idea or if there's anything different that I should do. I'm always willing and hoping to have some feedback. And I have one more savings binder that I'm gonna share with you guys. It's like a little one. Like I said, I'm here for the little wins, and this is like a little credit card holder, I think is what it is, or an organizer. This one is gonna be for $400. Very simple. I'm a sucker for some purple. But that's like another little savings challenge that I have. And you guys already saw my calculator. It's very self-explanatory. I don't think I need to explain that. And this is my A7 little wallet that I have, and I did customize my little flaps here, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep them like this, but this is currently what I have for gas, groceries, home, takeaway, for myself, some fun money, beauty. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I think this is more for like when I get my nails done. I do like to get my nails done, as you can see. Snacks, this is what I was telling you about. Just put some money aside so I can buy snacks for work. And for rollover, I'll show you what I do with rollover. Sorry, I shook the camera again. Receipts, I'd use Fetch, so I do keep my receipts so I can snap them in. And excuse me, I'm so sorry. And I do keep my coins, and I will show you next what I do with those, with both of those. Oh, I also do have a cash breakdown, laminated. Keep it in here. Put that aside. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I do with my change and my rollover money. I do have these jars. I like pretty things. And while this might not be very, I don't want to say not realistic, but not very, I don't know the word, I can't remember. There might be better ways of, you know, using different objects for this, but I am very aesthetic and I like how these look, so I got them. So I have a penny challenge that I'm currently working on. I don't know if you guys know how the penny challenge works. I'm sure most of you do, but basically you use your change and you tally it up and you see, okay, today is going to be 27 cents. I put that into this jar. I do have another little coin holder that I have somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where I have it, but I do work my way through here and put whatever today's amount is going to be. And at the end of this challenge of 365 days, you would have a total of $667.95. So that's currently what I'm working on with my change. And I did make this. I don't know if you guys are interested in it, or maybe you can make it yourself, whatever it might be. If that's something you guys are wanting, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to, you know, get that going for some of you. And my rollover money gets stuffed into this jar. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with the rollover money, what binder it's gonna go to. Who knows right now? This is just currently where I've been putting all my rollover money. And I'm sure if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do or how I should allocate this money, I am more than happy to hear your suggestions and see if that might work for me. But this is currently my setup for that. Put that aside as well. So that's currently the setup I have. If you guys would like me to go more in detail with like binders and whatever other little things that I have that I use, let me know. I'd be more than happy to make a video. I am thinking of maybe making a video, if you guys want, with me setting up my binders. I also said earlier I am going to be making a video where I work on my budget. I will share that with you guys, but with all that said, that's kind of all I had. I wanted to just briefly go over my debts so you guys can see where I'm starting from. I really just hope this channel helps some of you guys, because I know that the videos that I watched helped me. So with all of that said, please know you don't need any of the things that I have and that I shared with you guys today. I kind of wish that when I first attempted to do this, I would have just used, you know, a notebook and like a paper envelope. That's really all you need. Like, you don't need anything more than that when you're first starting. I spent money with the attempt to save money, and I didn't do that. There's a lot of lying to myself, and so I kind of just wish that I would have started small and worked my way up to binders, unless, you know, that's something you can afford and it's in your budget. But please know that everyone's journey is going to be different from yours. Every little bit counts, and it adds up to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. You don't need all these pretty things. Like, I get it, they're pretty, right? Like, we all want pretty things. But you don't need any of this to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Don't let what you see online get to you. Don't let it get you down. Just work at your pace. I believe in you. You should believe in yourself. So if anyone has any tips or suggestions, please let me know. I'm always working to better myself, and, you know, if I'm always willing to accept positive feedback or, you know, critique. But let's be nice. So thank you guys for sticking around, and I hope you continue to stick around. It's gonna be one crazy journey, I'm sure, and there's gonna be times where I want to give up, but I'm hoping that you guys stick around and we can go on this journey together. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.